So I've gone through a lot of permutations developing sort of the DIY synth system. And, I experimented various forms of Eurorack, modular-ish style, but needed more space. So I switched over to this more compact desktop unit. But I was like, just because I'm going to something that is more like a desktop synth doesn't mean I can't make it modular and growable as like a music creation machine. So as I was developing the case, what would be best in terms of size, proportion, everything else, I came up with this design. So the front panel can be screwed on. Neither of these are. This will be my drum machine. And take that off, put the circuitry down at the bottom. There's plenty of room. But I left the sides open for a couple reasons. One, to save on, filament as I'm 3D printing these, and also to provide access. So if I have power, I can run power or other sort of data connections between the different modules that don't need to be connected via external jacks. So it gives me some options. And as you can see here, I added screw holes in the side so you can screw together modules in whatever configuration you want. That's what I have. These two are screwed together. So this will become my clock synth / sequencer to sequence this 2-voice drum synth. And I can tack on more. Since the holes are on any side, I can build this out like a grid. So I can put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, etc., etc. So this, it's sort of, I guess, the best of both worlds in terms of creating a modular, kind of like traditional Eurorack modular setup, but also with desktop synths. I feel like as this project evolves, I'm developing my own sort of standard and system for creating kind of compact music devices, but also something that can be one singular part of a much greater whole. So pretty exciting. So this is all I really wanted to share at this point. I still need to wire up the drum synth. And obviously I haven't even started on the sequencer. But the good news is I did get my, I put in an order to Electrosmith for more daisy seeds. I have, I think 5 now, or 6 now in total. So I'll be able to create 6 different synths and modules and kind of tie them together. So there'll definitely be an update coming where this will be done. I'll have a sequencer going, then we'll hear the sound and see how this all connects. And then where I'm going to go from there is I'm going to develop a second 2-voice drum synth so I can have a total of 4 drum voices. So kick, snare, and then a couple more very industrial sounds that I guess could be hi-hat-ish. But I'm thinking of also creating another sequencing module, but then maybe create a module where the sequencing can go in there and I can switch back and forth. I don't know. We'll talk about that in the future, but I'm pretty excited about that. And I did want to address, I forgot to mention this in my previous video, but when I mentioned in my previous video about not having a lot of room on the Eurorack-ish ultra slim modules, really wanting space for, potentially multiple voices to take advantage of the power of a single daisy seed. Somebody mentioned, well, why don't you do a double panel? And I didn't mention this in the video, but I did want to show something I experimented with. It is definitely doable. Like, I think that would work fine. So maybe this is still an option that I explore. But I'm feeling particularly excited about where this weird new little desktop synth system is going. So I'm going to continue with this for a while, get a completed rig up and running, and then maybe I'll circle back around to doing more Eurorack style. But anyway, that's all it is. That's all there is for this update. I just want to bring you, as always, I'm trying to bring you along in my adventure. So as I make a little step of progress that I get excited about, I want to make a video about it. So this is one of those steps. So if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, thank you so much for watching.